So it's now official. Earlier this morning, Microsoft officially announced Windows 11 to the public. I was honestly surprised. There was some stuff that I really didn't see coming, but I'm glad it's coming. So here's a quick rundown of all the new interesting features that came from the keynote, and let's get started. So first of all, we gotta talk about the presenter. This dude, wow, he seems so enthusiastic to be presenting Windows 11 to the world. Just listen to this guy.
I'm so thrilled you're able to join us. Incredible. We're so excited. The team put so much into this. That was just awesome. I'm so inspired to make products with Carmen and the team.
I'm more enthusiastic waking up in the morning than this guy is about presenting the next generation of the world's most popular desktop operating system. And that says a lot. But we can ignore him. The unveil video, like the little teaser video that, you know, actually gave us the name Windows 11, feels very much like it was an Apple video. If you changed out the music for something a little more upbeat, that could have definitely been something out of Cupertino and not Redmond. But the video did confirm that the design we saw in the leaked preview build that I can now confidently say that I am using without putting a target on my forehead for Microsoft to come sue me. And again, a lot of people are still kind of iffy about it. I just watched Marquez Brownlee's video that he just released, and he mentioned that it feels very Windows Vista-esque. Speaking of updates, the Windows update process is supposed to be getting much lighter on your system. They're supposed to be up to 40% smaller in size. I haven't had any issues where it's like a massive update that takes overnight to install, but you know, quicker updates is always better. And building off of that, they said that this is going to be the most secure version of Windows ever. I would hope so. In the same sense that Apple says this is the fastest iPhone we've ever made, or Samsung says this is the fastest Note phone we've ever made. I would hope so. You're supposed to keep going forward, not take a backtrack. So good, but back to some more of the new features now. The window snapping feature that I mentioned in my previous video has a name. It's called Snap Layouts. I think I'm going to use it, especially on my gaming rig over here. I have 2 monitors, I'm going for a 3rd, and window snapping on this thing sucks. It's just so unintuitive, especially because I have the 2 displays. And then speaking of multiple displays or an external display, I feel like Linus. Speaking of, your external displays will remember the app layout that you had on them when you redock. So if you have Chrome and, I don't know, OneNote open on your external monitor when you have your laptop docked and you take it out and you plug it back in, it's gonna put Chrome and OneNote back on that monitor, and you don't have to lift a damn finger, it'll do it on its own. So that's pretty cool. And then going from Chrome to Edge, you have the option of now having vertical tabs. So kind of like this. No, just kidding, they look like this. I don't know how much I would use this, and maybe it's just a new thing, but like I don't like the way it feels. I don't know, it looks kind of weird. Microsoft Teams is now integrated directly into Windows 11, and this is absolutely from the thing that happened all last year and for the first like 5 months of this year. You know, the thing where like you get sick if you look at someone, that thing. So that's cool. I don't know many people that use Teams. Maybe this will bring the numbers up, but maybe not. We'll have to see. And the widgets panel is supposed to be kind of like a take on Google Feed or Google Now. You know, the page on the left side of the home screen on most Android phones. It's supposed to be like that. Again, I don't think I'm gonna use it. It's cool, I like the concept, but it's probably gonna be Bing powered, and we all know how great Bing is. And then with machines kind of like this one where it's a 2-in-1, or the Surface where it's a tablet that you use a keyboard and mouse with, the touch experience is supposed to be a lot better. So the icons in the taskbar are supposed to be a little more spaced out, and it's supposed to be bigger touch targets. And the touch keyboard is kind of getting the iOS, what was it, iOS 8, where you could add custom keyboards. It's kind of getting that treatment where you can skin and theme your keyboard. You have the emoji picker, you can swipe to type on it, which I think you can do now, but it's not great. And they also mentioned haptics when using the pen. I don't know if I'd want that. It's a cool concept, but it's gonna be probably a proprietary thing, and it's probably only gonna work well with Surface products. I don't know what to really think of that. Maybe it'll be cool, maybe it'll suck. We'll just have to find out. And then the keyboard also gets dictation voice commands, kind of like Dragon. You guys remember Dragon? Dragon these nuts on your face! But you're supposed to now be able to say, hey, delete that line, change light to bright, or something like that. I don't know. I'm not gonna use it. Now this is where it starts getting interesting, and I kind of had a wow moment. The store is completely rebuilt from the ground up. They mentioned that the Creative Cloud apps, so Adobe's, Photoshop, Premiere, all that stuff, is supposed to be coming directly into the Microsoft Store. So that's pretty cool. I mean, you can download all your stuff in one spot, which is kind of what they're going for with this. Still not done with you, wakey wakey. And the biggest thing that I think came out of this keynote is you can natively run Android apps in Windows 11. Now that sounds great, but there's a catch. It's the Amazon App Store that they're pulling from. I don't know if you guys have used a Fire HD tablet or a Kindle tablet without forcing Google Play onto it yourself. There's not many apps. So, sideloading perhaps? If we can sideload apps, I think I can look past that because I'll just run the APKs on there. But I don't know how to feel about that one. Like, I want to be optimistic, but at the same time, it's the Amazon App Store. Like, there's nothing for the Amazon App Store. And then they said that OEMs are supposedly ready for Windows 11. I don't know what the hell that means. And they made this whole big deal about choice, how they have the largest hardware ecosystem on the planet. If you want this kind of laptop or that kind of laptop or something in between, you can do whatever the hell you want with Windows. Very, very clearly a jab at Apple and iOS and macOS, but I don't think that's gonna sway anyone away from the Mac. A for effort. The last part of the keynote didn't actually play on my end. It just kind of buffered and then the site crashed. But from what I read during my break at work today, the OEM PCs are supposed to be ready to ship with Windows 11 later this year around the holiday season, and from what I gathered from scraping through the site a little bit, the update to existing Windows 10 PCs is supposed to come early 2022. So we're at least a good 6 months out from getting our hands on Windows 11, but I don't know, I'm kind of excited. That Android thing really threw me for a curveball, and if they do it right, that's gonna be huge. So we'll just have to see where they go with that and everything else they talked about today. So guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, be sure to leave a like, subscribe, tell me what you're most excited for Windows 11 down in the comments below. Are you excited for Android apps? Let me know. I'll see you guys next week with more videos.